So yesterday, I shared a little short video regarding some interesting Firefly models we picked up that are often sold out. Now, I know they're Fireflies, so they don't get as much attention by certain people, but in their elite line, they've really kind of stepped up, and I guess that's why they're pushing that line so much. But they're copying certain guitars that aren't as common. And when these do come up, they sell out fast and they end up on Reverb for ridiculous amounts of money, etc. And there's a reason for them. And it's not the electronics. Obviously, those are things you would normally want to update anyway. We're going to start with this one. So this, it looks like a couple other guitars, but what it's actually copying is a ESP Sparrowhead, which was sold under ESP and the LTD lines. And this is a signature model within those for, and I'm going to butcher his name, Bill Kelliher, who is from Macedon. And these were just, his guitar is so cool. I mean, it's that exaggerated, thin, warped shape, not pointy like a lot of metal signature guitars, but they did a really good job. I mean, the detail work on it's really impressive. There's, some places, like they kind of missed the paint right here because this is painted instead of inlaid. But overall, it's really well done. The frets are smooth. Everything's nice and level. Very little that would need to be done to this other than changing out maybe some hardware, some electronics. And this one did come from our friends over at Electric Flamingo YouTube channel. We were able to make a couple of deals with them. We acquired a few of these, and I'm going to cover them all. So I think they use slightly better pickups with these. They're still going to be not well potted, but I know that the tuners and hardware tend to be a little bit better, and the finish work tends to be a little bit better on these. The Elite and the Pro Series, they seem to be really where Firefly is trying to lean. And again, I've mentioned that, the classics were great up until this year. We've had a few classics that we were really disappointed in, even for a sub $300 guitar. But for this to be something that the LTD version sells for significantly more, and this is still under $300 when they do show up, and they tend to change hands in that 400 to 600 range on Reverb. But this is really impressive in that price point. Not bad. On the bridge. Okay, so I've been playing with this for a minute, and I like it. It's a great guitar. I'm not connecting with it. I'm not sure if it's the way these pickups are or something like that. I mean, that's what I felt like with some Fireflies in the past. A few upgrades to this thing might be amazing. Obviously, I'm not the world's greatest guitarist, but I'm hoping you're getting an idea of what this thing sounds like. Okay, so here's the thoughts. It's a beautiful guitar. It is. It's not an ESP. Its build quality is not far off from LTD. The fretwork is fine. The strings, they're probably cheap. Hardware is overall okay-ish. Pickups aren't as microphonic as normal for Firefly, but I am not in love with their tonal signature. Now, what could you do with this? You could upgrade it, like we do with all of them, right? You could make something really playable and enjoyable out of this guitar. It probably needs a good setup and good upgrades there. But overall, I mean, it's a beautiful guitar. And considering what a real one costs and what these cost when they do come available, I don't hate it. I'm not personally connecting with it yet, but that doesn't mean I won't go back and do a little bit more with it. I do find it interesting. It's like there are some inconsistencies like you expect, but like even right here, this is kind of faded out. I know you're not seeing that on camera. There's like a place up here where they missed the paint work. But overall, it's not bad. And for the price point, yeah, if you can get your hands on one, I wouldn't say don't buy it. It's decent. It's Firefly Elite Series, so that's positive. You've got your mother of toilet seat inlays. You've got decent rounded ball end florets. You've got decent lines, nice paint, nice thick poly. You can turn this into something great. Anyway, thanks for watching.